How you doing, folks? The bench is looking a little bit cleaner from the last time you seen it. Sorted it out a little bit over the week there, and have all the tools everywhere I need them now. I have a big box, my small box. Still a lot of things to sort out. There's a bit of a mess over here still, and under the benches, and I could really be using the space under there, but I did utilise one area for the bike parts alone, so that's good. Anyway, today, just to show you, this came in the post, and that's the keepers that I bought, the new keepers. So that's going to allow me now to put my valve in, and hopefully next week, because I've paid the customs on it, I'll have my new barrel, well, used barrel and piston, and we'll be able to continue on with this. Hopefully, if this head's not giving me problems, and it's going to do what I hope it should do. I guess we're only going to find that out now when I get the pressure on the valve and see if it's going to seal. If it's not going to seal, I've got a problem. Anyway, let's get started. So you can see I have the keepers in, ready to compress and hopefully catch in the valve. Big shout out to CML, sending me this little key ring here, and getting these pieces to me in good time and everything, so really appreciate that from you. So next thing is I'm going to use a trick that was shown on YouTube. I don't have a valve compressor, so I only have the one way of doing this. I know it's not the most ideal way, but it works. So I've got a socket, and I've got my bar, and you push it down really quick, and sometimes they can grab, but you have to be careful not they don't jump out and you lose them. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to find you guys a place to sit here, but as you can see today I've got much better light. You can see what we're doing, and it's definitely a lot more comfortable having a cleaner bench to work on too. So let's get at it. I'll get you a position to sit now and you can watch it. Oh, just before I do put these up there, I'm going to show you what I'm at here. I've got this wooden block, and hold on to get a bit of light here. I've got this wooden block, and it's just sitting in there catching the valve, just sitting against the valve, and that's so that the valve doesn't push downwards whenever I put the pressure on. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this is going to work. Right, just give me a second till I get you a place to sit. Now this might work. It might take several attempts. It might take 40 attempts. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to try it and see what we get. So pushing down. You know, I got one of them to catch there, but unfortunately not the other one. So I have to go again. Nope, still not right. Now you gotta be careful, because these can come up and take a bloody eye out very easy. There's a lot of pressure there. I got one in, can't get the other one in just. So just give it a wee tap maybe, just to get it seated, and hopefully it'll fall down the next time. I don't want to damage it, but I just want to get it kind of wedged in there that it'll fall down if it needs to. So okay, let's try this. No, I'm not getting it. I'm gonna have to take the other one out again, in which case I need a hammer while I move this prop here. At least I can find me hammer today. I know where it is. I cannot for the love nor money get that to come back out of there. Which you'd think would be a good thing, usually. But it ain't. So there's one of them missing off one of the keepers, and that's what caused the problem the last time. So I have to take me time and just do this right. Try and get this keeper out again. Yeah, right again. Maybe I'm just not gripping the valve in the right place here at this block. Might be just only gripping an edge of it. Might not like that. Give it another go. Wish me luck. So here we go again. No, same thing. Caught one side, didn't catch the other. It's a bit annoying, frustrating. That's out again. If I could just get something to give me more push on that, it might work, but no, not even one went in that time. It's not looking good, guys. I have to go and look for a valve compressor somewhere. Still the same story. One in, the other not. I can't hammer this too much or I'll bend my valve. And that would be a disaster. Ooh, what other way could we do this? I just don't know. Guys, this is going to be a long video. I'm just going to have to cut it short, and you're just going to have to listen to my story when I get it done, because this is just going to take too long. So just give me a minute. Well, as you guys can see, I'm not now in my shed. The whole thing turned into a bit of a fiasco, to be honest with you, which I thought it probably would, because I didn't have a valve compressor. So it ended up I couldn't get the keepers into the thing, and I just got a bit peed off with it and said, you know what, I'm just going to go to my friend tomorrow who works on bikes and see if he has a valve compressor and see if we can get it done. So that's the story now. I'm going to go to him tomorrow and see if he has a valve compressor, and the next part of the video you'll see is probably when it's been seated and put into place, and hopefully it's gonna do what it should do. So I'll catch you later, folks. Thanks for watching. So I'm back from a fella I found on Facebook's house who had a valve compressor, and happy days, we have our valve in, all seated well and everything, and I'm smiling because I put fuel in here there now and it's holding the fuel, so I may have got away with the chip that was in the valve seat. It's working, thank goodness. So that's me over the moon for now until I get the new barrel and the new piston, and then we'll build the rest of it and hopefully have it running. I'm hoping next week with a bit of luck. So that's the update for now on the bike, and whenever the barrel and the piston come, I guess I'll get on to you next week. But I also was messing with a bit of the wiring there the other night, and I wired it all up, and I think I got 2 wires wrong. But when I used the battery out of this 50, which is a 12 volt as well, I got no lights at all, nothing out of it when I turned the key. So I've got a bit of figuring out to do what the problem might be there. I'm hoping it's not a serious one. Anyway, that's the update for now.